So, welcome back to Final Fantasy XII, where we are just gotten done with Fran's backstory. I don't know why I want to keep calling you Fern, but your name's Fran. Fran's backstory town village thing, where we found out that she's exiled and all that stuff, but they gave us permission to pass through anyway. We got a lovely little piece of jewelry, and that's going to give us permission to pass through the barrier in here to wherever's next. I believe we're still planning on going to French Mountain. Alright, you guys are all green. I'm not gonna... I don't think you really need to be hasting everybody right this second. We're not in combat or anything, but... Whatever, it's not like Balthier is that great to have around. Like, his magic is only pretty much good for casting haste, so... I find it weird that these are the great Malboros. They seem so very small, comparatively. I don't much care for the super creepy music, though. Speaking of which, Bosch, why do you have the bow equipped right now? Okay, so... because the bow is apparently the best option for him. I'd sit there and worry more about Balthier, like, oh man, what if he runs out of MP? But at the same time, it's like, who cares? All his MP is good for is casting haste. Nope, please do not save over that file again. I still haven't gotten caught up from the last time I overwrote my other game. How you doing? It is several years now since such as you began passing through the wood unwelcome. Some sought only to flee their pursuers, but others, there were those who taught to bring ruin to the wood. This wakened in Mirren a deep disquiet. That she should see this and leave the wood surprises me little. Is that Mirren? Why do I get the feeling that there's a boss battle right around the corner? Usually that's what it means when there's like a save crystal like that. What? It's a plant dragon? He's got flowers on his head. You know, if you had done that a second before, we would have just not been able to come in at all. Okay, real quick here. Let me change up some gambits here, because I know... Vaughn... If it's a plant monster, I want to use fire. Now, we don't have Penelo, but we do have Annoying Little Boy. No fair, it summoned tree ants on top of it? I call hacks. An elder worm. Alright, can we swap out Balthier with Pinello to get the extra healing in? Between her and Larza, we should be able to handle most of the... Are you not attacking the Treant anymore? Oh no. Stop putting confuse on people, you jerk. Like, everybody has... Does anyone have a remedy, or... Nope, not really. Well, we got the tree ants down. Well, yeah, that's Vaughn's head. Don't you just love the camera controls in this? Can someone smack Pinello to knock her out of Confuse really quick? I mean, we're just managing to keep things. We still got a few more gold needles that we can use on this fight. Jeez, this fight is... I mean, it's probably because I am probably incredibly underleveled. I will be the first to admit this. But this is taking a lot longer than I expected. We still got a gold needle. Throw that on Larza. Does anyone actually know, like, Libra? Oh, it doesn't matter, because I can't Libra the frickin' worm. Oh boy. Big attack. Interesting enough, only them got hit with it. And it's essentially bad breath. Lars, are you using up my potions? Because apparently I still don't have any Phoenix Downs. How? How do I keep forgetting Phoenix Downs? I mean, I could at least swap out the dead party members with live ones, right? Oh wow! Fireball just one-shot Balthier. Is there anyone else we could still switch? Like Bosch, I guess. Oh, here we go with the bad breath again. Do we have an accessory that does anything for confuse? Immune to poison and sap. Useful, but... yeah, I don't foresee this being super... us succeeding. Like, what is... well, that's a lot of gil. Yeah, those fireballs would pretty much just be a one-shot kill on most party members, like, except for Bosch.
You cannot end us.
Yeah, that's not super surprising. Maybe we should try leveling up in the jungle a little bit. Because, like, right now we're, what, level... But now at least we're a little bit more well informed. We know probably we want to have Pinello have the where is it? Become immune to poison and sap. So let us venture forth into the depths of the jungle and see what we can do about getting some leveling done. And hopefully, in the end of this, we'll have maybe enough. I mean, all the things we said, we're handling these pretty well. Like, in terms of just regular mobs. We can find some treasure down here too. See? Treasure! I didn't even know these were down here. And 77 gil. It's, nice. Yes. We push Larza off the side. I mean, he's asleep, right? He won't know. I do like I can just push him around. That way at least we can take him with us. He won't slow us down. Wait a minute. This is a different passage. This isn't the one we went to before that had the thing. This is a different barrier we got to pass through. Poor Fran, she's the only one who's not level 20 yet. Larza is like the only one who's not asleep now. Huh. They have to all wake up eventually, right? I mean, Larza did. I know blind in this game is just a strict 50-50 shot on attacks. Is that an elemental or a what? They're glowy fire dogs. Devil dogs? Oh! Oh! No! Yeah, no. No, no devil dogs, please. Oh no. This area is all devil dogs. Can they follow us through? They can. Okay, what about here? Okay, we're back to Malboro's. Is there anything in particular we're working towards here? Like, there's night, which I guess is nice. More MP would probably be good. We don't have any of these spells, though. Fire, poison. No raw spells. Well, if I get him past here, we can get him charge, at least. Well, that's a good thing to aim for. We can try and get her shades of black. I mean, she has a lot of her basic spellcraft stuff. I like how I could just go and get the Genji armor license right now. She has regen. I mean, that's something. Like a leader to get intercession and then trying to get the 190 HP behind it. It's tricky. Oh yeah, we also don't have I'm very curious why they have such big heads. Back here. You don't get to run away? That's not cool. Those are the big tree ant dudes. Speak to the wood. What does the wood say? Aardvark banana fruit. Huh. I never considered it, but if that's what the wood says. I guess I could buy a map. Tetron, do you have anything of use to sell? Well, first let's sell what we can, right? Okay, at least curl pelts seem to sell pretty good. New goods at the bazaar. Red cap and matching armor. Arrows alight. Eye drop set. So these are really good, but looking at it, I need spears 3, swords 5. And generally, like, 4 and 5 of all of the equipment. So I suppose that's what we should be aiming for in terms of, like, acquiring licenses, is trying to get enough license points that we can actually, you know, equip the good gear. Okay, we were able to take out a tree ant. During that fight, so let's see what we get out of this. Okay, so there's still one license point. No casting protect for you. So where does this path go? So generally, if I'm looking at this right, it's like this southern area is where the fire doggies live. And that's bad. We're not ready for the fire doggies. Why can everything in here cast protect? Is that just like the magic of the woods is like, it's a zone buff? Every creature here knows how to cast shell or protect on themselves. Because don't think I haven't noticed that the kitty cats know how to cast shell on themselves. So in my other playthrough, which I'll say again, like that one speeds through. I'm as you've probably seen on the side thing, I'm level 99 on that on the other playthrough. I haven't gotten this far in the story, admittedly, but I am level 99 mostly because of using various tricks and things like that, just to like do more of a completionist playthrough where I'm like not really struggling with any of the fights. I can go and just kind of get all the treasures, things like that. That sort of thing. It's not meant to be like a reaction. It's supposed to be like the cleanup job afterwards. So I always have two playthroughs going through. One that's the one that you guys are watching now, where I'm kind of going through it blind. And finally, Fran has leveled up. And then, you know, the other one where I'm kind of doing whatever and using XP multipliers and all sorts of different stuff where, you know, you're not watching that one because it's not entertaining, but I do it because I like to have like a completionist playthrough. I'm rambling. Anyway, the one thing I have learned is that in this game, levels don't mean as much as they do in the other games. A big thing in this is, even at level 99, you will get your butt handed to you by bosses if you don't have good equipment. Your equipment factors into it so much more than just your pure numbers. So if you have good equipment, you're set. You know, you'll be cutting through this no problem. And I have no doubt once we get everybody kind of set up with proper equipment and the licenses and everything like that, because that seems to be where we're behind on more than anything, is our licenses and equipment. Like, if you see how much damage Balthier, or not Balthier, but Bosch is doing here versus, like, say, Fran or Balthier. Like, Balthier's the only one. Gold Needle Larza, because apparently the cats cause problems. So for the moment, I am going to keep focusing on trying to get equipment, because we don't have spells. We're low on, we're behind on spells, regardless. But if I can get their equipment up higher... Just realizing I probably should give him, like, the heavy armor, since it's not an option for him. He's the only one that seems to be up to date with everything. I think the only thing he's not up to date on is his weapon, his daggers. Because we can give him daggers and shields. Well, she doesn't have enough LP for any of that, so... She can have a green beret. And he's got the crossbow equipped. Okay. More frickin' gold needle spendings. Oh wow, there's a lot of kitties here. Well, someone just leveled up. I didn't catch who. Probably not Fran. Nope, that's glowy dog, fire dogs. Nope, 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 nope. And we go around in circles till we're very, very dizzy. I knew we'd call her Cinderella. So is her name Cinderella because she's covered in like cinders from cleaning up so much? Is that like the canon explanation, or is that like something people came up with later and her name was just Cinderella? I've always wondered that. There's a lot of things there. I don't know what is part of the original fable and what is part of like what is something that was come up later to be adapted and kind of became, I guess, fanon in a way. Fanon is such a weird concept too, because it's one of those things where it's like it makes me remember getting a little bit nostalgic, a little bit nostalgic for the old days of the internet, back when like anime was still relegated to the special interest section of the video store and didn't have its own dedicated section. You would find it over hanging out with like the Mind's Eye videos and workout videos, because that all just went in special interest. Back when that kind of things, there was the internet, early internet was full of just half information, half made up stuff that no one was ever sure what was right and what was wrong, what was truth and what was completely made up by the fans. I think the most infamous example of this is probably Ranma 1/2, back in the day. There was a ton of misinformation and mystery about Ranma, either between like stuff that hadn't come out in things that hadn't come out in the States yet, or things that people just hypothesized on. And there was a ton of information that was like never true, but fans always treated it like it was, because it just became so ubiquitous in fan fiction and fan circles, all sorts of different stuff. To the point where you kind of just had this mythos around it. Good examples would be things like the name of the Tendo family matriarch. The mother who had passed away before the start of the story. What was her name? There's a few pics out there that are generally accepted in most fan circles as being the actual name. The name has never been ever stated in either the comics or the show, I believe. So Spears 3 is what we need for... I'm going to take 2 of these. Put them on them. Half damage from fire. That's not... Ooh! This is some stuff we need. Immune to sleep? Yes, please. Let's get a couple of more. Yeah, let's... Oh! The cell is Suna! And Stona! Both of those, very good to have. Okay, we have some stuff to work forward for, including Thundara and Fyra. We have some stuff to work forward to, at least.